minimize that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
God, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me get my thing out of there. Underneath that. I just need to make sure I'm out of there.
Yeah, get that thing out.
Get out of there.
Things go better with Coke.
Okay, while he's doing that, many of you knew Daryl, and he went silent key recently. His YL did a donation to the club for thanking us. I'd like Dwayne to say something about it.
For those in the club, Rich, Jim, myself, Dave, helped Daryl's wife get rid of his amateur radio stuff. I don't know how many times we were at the house. I know you were at the house a lot.
And Coy.
And oh yeah, and Coy.
Don't forget me.
But the last time I was there, Rich and I were there. She gave OCAPA a check for $200 to show her appreciation for us helping get rid of Daryl's stuff.
The donation goes into the club fund. So, thank her for us, please. I don't know where that presentation was on here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Webb, where was your presentation?
It's on this third row down to the third from the right, yeah, to the left. There it is.
Next time I'll go last.
I just have to see him open it up.
F5?
And I thought my screen was cluttered with icons.
It is.
Your screen is covered with icons.
Yeah. Yeah, she's seen your screen. She looked at it when I was working on the computer going, what the?
I didn't say that.
No, I did. It was the hot breath on the back of my neck. So, Mark, I think you're next it up.
I'm next to them, okay? Very good. Very good. Very good. I think we just pull it, right? Oh. Got it.
Okay, while they're swapping equipment, I feel like the EV guy back at high school.
Yeah.
Did anybody have any questions or any other new business or old business that we need to bring up before our presentation? Silence is acceptance. Okay.
How's Judy, Matt's wife?
She's transferred to skilled nursing and rehab center the other day. Physical rehab and stuff will start Monday. She had a fall and had to go back to the hospital. They checked out. She went back to the rehab facility. Our son has been here most of the week, and her brother came in from Florida last night. Both our son and her brother have to be back at home Monday, so they'll be flying out on Sunday.
Prayers and best wishes for a speedy recovery.
There's been lots of messages to me, and I've already opened up a new file to put all of those in, and I will transfer them over to her computer when she gets home.
Mark, I'm going to ask that you identify yourself first. Go for it.
Got it. Thank you very much. And yeah, my best wishes as well.
I know, Mark.
We talked at the all-ham dinner, so keep up the good. I am Mark Klein, N5HCR. I know most of you here, which is kind of nice. I am also the current holder of the Oklahoma section manager position. Coy and all the others that have driven that way before understand that that's a lot of fun. I got a call from Kevin the other day and says, "How's your first year been?" I said, "It's pretty good. I haven't been yelled at yet," which is good. So keep up the good work. No yelling, no screaming, none of that stuff. Leave me alone. I understand that Tom's got dinner and lunch brought in so that we can handle the rest of this presentation. So don't worry about it. Right, Tom? No, maybe not. I am the section manager. We're here to talk about two things. One is National Traffic System, and number two is WinLink, which is related because that's how Oklahoma is kind of continuing on the traffic system in Oklahoma. to make that happen. Okay, come on, right here. There it goes. When I started this about a year ago, I pulled up about 5 different areas that I thought we ought to look at as a state. Aries, NTS, clubs, communication, and outreach. And those 5 areas is where I've kind of driven the bus in the last year. Aries is going great. We've got Mark Conklin going. We've got a brand new website, ariesok.org. If you're not signed up for there, I'd appreciate you signing up. If you're interested in amateur radio emergency services, that's a good place to go, is ariesok.org. We've got lots of nets on VHFs, UHFs, all kinds of stuff, DMRs, all kinds of activities going on. National Traffic System is NTS. How many people here are NTS traffic handlers?
Used to was.
Used to was.
Have been.
Have been. That's the problem that I found when I started looking at NTS, is that there weren't very many traffic folks. There's about, they say up to 12 is what I've heard for check-in folks that are there. But the activity on national traffic is very limited. National traffic, the idea is it's to move a message from point A to point B in 24 hours over amateur radio. For years, let's see, since the aughts, right, Coy? It's been done on 80 meters and 40 meter voice and CW. The problem currently is those stations require a big antenna, an 80 meter loop, and 800 to 1,000 watt radio. So how many here have an 80 meter loop and 1,000 watt radio? Yeah, 2. So that limited the participants in the national traffic net stuff. So I needed to do something about that. We'll talk about what that is here in a second. Clubs, we're working on clubs to try to get them going. We have 41 clubs in the state. We've put 4 new ones on this year, affiliated clubs. And of course, this club's been going on forever and ever and ever. And we appreciate that as ARRL, having the good clubs. And we got all the contact information so that all 41 are now contacted. Communication, I've worked hard. How many have seen an email from me, N5HCR, or a postcard, or something on the web? Yeah, okay, good. Usually people are sick of me at this point, which is good, but that's the idea, is to communicate to both our members and then do some outreach to the general public. And we've done a little bit of that. We did a movie out of Stillwater. I don't know if you all saw the movie Night, that Kevin Odell was a starring participant in that movie. I think that's now up to 10,000 views across the country as a YouTube piece that was done by the Young Actors Guild out of California. Jiggler Cable. There we go. I think I just went to sleep here. So those are the 5 things that I've chased on and worked hard on to do it. The one that we're going to talk about today is National Traffic System. It is still up and running. If you wish to be a part of it, for the 2 of you that have the equipment that gets you on the net, there are still HF phone nets operating on 3900, and 7290 is out of Texas. That's the Texas Traffic Net. Joanne down there runs that. That one, those 2 have been running for a long, long time.
That's where Texas is now?
Texas 7290, yep.
That used to be 7290 net out of Copan, Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's the Texas Traffic Net.
Used to be on 3962. I was net manager.
Yep. Change is there. So that's all that we're left with. Tulsa has a group. Anybody here understand the Superlink? 1, 2, good. Tulsa has a repeater system, a linked repeater system that covers 50,000 square miles. I know you're talking about that new repeater, which you could eventually link. They have done that with UHF links, and they've got the whole Tulsa weather warning area covered by this link. They now have a Thursday night net that's on UHF, VHF for that system to get traffic in and